Well, this is Tricia with PhotoFrost. We're going to start on this wild horse cake with the bottom tier. I've got my little western pattern here that I'm going to take off the backing page. Now your thin sheets are a little more difficult to get off the backing page than the thick, and they're a little bit more sticky, which is a plus when you're trying to pleat. You can add a little bit of glue to the edge, and I use a Q-tip because I don't want too much, and I'll wipe it off and just put a little glue on the edge. If it is too sticky for you, you can shake a little cornstarch in the center, and I just take and pinch pleat it, press it down, until I have the whole sheet done. And bring it up and place it on the top of this tier. Make sure my plates are where I want them to be. Take my little tool and press it underneath the cake. You probably want to put it underneath your cake board on the fondant. And you simply continue on around the cake until you get it all done. Applying pictures to the sides of fondant, I will take a little bit of edible glue on a paper towel and just press it on, smooth it on where I want to put my picture. If you're using buttercream, this is fun. If you're using buttercream, you don't need glue. Fresh buttercream will do it. Now I just remove my horses. And we're going to save this because we can reuse that later to make cake plates. The sides, and then I can just take my icing sheet removal tool and just slip the rest of it off. A few minutes with your edible glue to pull them out and reposition them. Again, when you're using fondant, you don't need too much edible glue, just enough to adhere the picture. And it will blend in with your fondant. Not too much moisture is needed. And you continue around the entire cake until you have all your little wild horses running around the cake. And as I said before, save your scrap because you can make edible lace with them. Alright, we're on to our top tier now, and the first thing I'm going to do is to make my lace. I have a bottle filled with standard tap water. You can use bottled water, you can use tap water. You can color your water if you want colored lace. Any of those things will work. We're going to make white lace now because we have a black background. This is our black background that we're going to put on first before we put the lace on, but we'll make the lace. I have a sheet of FlexFrost, and I peel the sheet of FlexFrost off. And I only need about half of it for this, so I'm going to cut it in half. You can see FlexFrost is very durable. It's a very durable sheet. I'm going to dip it in the water, cover it on both sides, maybe about 30 seconds until it starts to get soft, but still be able to pick it up. And I'm going to lay it on the mat. Now this doesn't give me quite enough. So as I said before, we have some scraps where we pull the scraps off of the wild horse pattern. Now I'm going to dip the scraps to make up the difference in what I need. So we're not going to waste anything here. Sit for about 1 minute. I'm going to take my PhotoFrost High Humidity Icing Sheet Removal Tool and use the flat edge of it, but you can use any bowl scraper or spatula. I'm going to mix and press it into the mold. Dry. In a dehydrator, maybe 20 minutes, warm oven, very warm oven, 20 or 30 minutes, and if you dry it under the fan, about 2 hours. Starting on our top tier, we have our Russian lace pattern ready, and I'm going to start here. I'm going to trim this edge so that we can match the next piece with this one without that line in it. Some on the edge of the black, but your edible glue will pick up some of the color, and I don't want to take a chance on getting any color on the cake lace itself. To the end, I'll trim this off and match the other piece of lace up too. Now that we have our lace background and everything on, we can put our horses on there. To apply the horses to the top of the cake, I'm going to dip again my paper towel into the edible glue, and I'm just going to put a little edible glue where I want to place my horses. For the finishing touches, I've printed my Western pattern again on a thin sheet, and I'm going to treat it just like a Western style bandana. Wild horse bandana cake is finished. FlexFrost PhotoFrost product and a new Advil fabric sheet.